Hey guys! So I am making a quick video to talk to you about follow-ups. So I will start by saying this. You'll probably hear the same advice coming from a lot of us making these videos because it's pretty simple on how to follow up, and it's a very important thing to be doing in your business. Um, First off, one of the reasons why doing a follow up is important is because in this business, no doesn't always mean no. Um, Basically, sometimes it just means not right now. Maybe somebody's not ready. Maybe they can't just do this financially. And then sometimes you'll get where you're talking to someone and they just stop responding to your messages. They may not watch the videos. They may never answer you back even after the first question you ask them. And it isn't always something to be offended by. It is kind of annoying, especially when you see that it's been seen. That can really get annoying. But life happens. And, sometimes they get distracted. Um, Maybe they were about to watch the video and then their kids needed something, or um, it was time for work and then the day was hard. By the time they got home, they just forgot. It's normal. You're not an everyday part of their life, so it's really easy for them to forget to respond back to you. So, not only that, if they just they went for it, they asked about information, and then maybe they kind of chickened out afterwards. So it's really important to do a follow up um, and see if you can maybe get another try with them. Because again, it's not always just a real flat out no. Sometimes it's just just can't happen right now. So what I usually do is I make a list of all of my no's and maybes and all of the people who haven't responded back to me. I'll make a list of them. I will usually use an Excel spreadsheet. If you have a Mac and you don't have Microsoft, you can use the Numbers app that comes with it, or you can also use Google. I think they have Google Docs or Drives. It has kind of like the same thing as an Excel spreadsheet. But you can use something like that where you basically just create different columns. You can put their name, what the last thing you chatted about was, or where you left off. If there's any key things you want to remember about them. But honestly, sometimes just the name and last time you spoke to them is really enough. That's usually what I do is their name, the last date that we spoke, and maybe a little blurb from the conversation. So that way it's kind of easy for me to catch up or and maybe include it in the next message I send them. So create your list of the people you need to follow up with. Next, I will usually, basically I like to kind of get friendly with their news feed when they're not answering me. So if you send a message and they're not responding, or even after you get a no from them, when they come up in your news feed, I may make a comment on maybe the post that they made. If they posted a photo, I'll probably like it. I'll just kind of stay current with them and basically just let them know, hey, I'm still here. Not only that, it helps you to stay kind of fresh in their mind, but it also shows Facebook that, oh, maybe these two people know each other, and Facebook will make it so that your posts show up more often in their news feed. So that's really important so that they don't forget, oh yeah, that person runs groups, accountability groups or something like that. Yeah, I want to look back into that. So it's important to keep a presence with them. And I wouldn't go far back into their photos and start liking stuff. That can be a little creepy. I would just, if they post a photo one day, maybe like that. kind of keep it at that. And just commenting, stuff like that. Other than that, it's just very important to remember, again, they get distracted, so be understanding. And it doesn't really take more than that. Sometimes if it gets to the end of the month and maybe you're going to offer a rebate on, for your challenge group, you can put together a message letting them know, hey, so-and-so, I know last time we spoke, you were really interested in joining my challenge group, but finances was an issue. I wanted to let you know that I do have another group coming up, and I'm actually offering a rebate of whatever your amount is to help get you started. I'd love to share more information about the group with you, so please get back to me if you think this is something you're still interested in. Or maybe just end it with, is this something that you're still interested in? Sending little messages like that, or just taking the people from your follow-up list and sending a simple message like, hey, so-and-so, I have a group starting up soon. I know that last time we spoke, you were really interested in my group. Looks like we weren't really able to finish our conversation, or, it looks like we weren't really able to really connect last time. Or you can say anything, whatever the cause may have been that they didn't join your group. Kind of include that and just say, I would love to reconnect with you and get you the info on this next group. Does it sound like something you're still looking to get into? Anything like that. Very simple. Don't be afraid to send a follow-up message. The people on my Facebook friends list probably get a message from me every month because I start a challenge group every month. So they'll see my event page, they'll see my post about it, and I'll send them a message. The worst that will happen is that they say no, or they don't answer you. That's it. That's the worst that's going to happen. So why not just send a quick message? You never know. It could be the perfect time for them. You could be coming in at just the right timing where they feel they really, really need this change. So don't be afraid to follow up. You just never know what your timing will be and how much you can help someone with this opportunity of being in your challenge group. And if anything, then they may just say no, and it's okay. You just move on, and hopefully they'll come to you when they're ready, or you will just invite them to the challenge group the next month. All right, so I hope that this helps. I know that, especially for newer coaches, reaching out to people when you feel you just did a month ago can feel really scary. And you get really worried that, oh, well, I might bother them and I don't want to bother someone. I don't want them to be mad at me. And don't worry about that, because you don't know what's going on the other side of that computer screen. You don't know, if this could be just a really great time for them to now restart. Their minds, people can change their minds. Situations can change. So just let them know you're still here for them. You still have, these different groups going on. And don't be scared, because it's only going to benefit you and them to continue to ask. All right, so good luck and go out and follow up.